C-MobILE, accelerating CITS mobility innovation and deployment in Europe. E-learning course on CITS. Part 2. Road users. Project co-funded by the European Union. Authors Evangelos Mitsakis and Ariti Kotsi. From Surf HIT. Giacomo Sommer from Ertico, ITS Europe. This training targets two main categories of road users: drivers in general and vulnerable road users, that is to say motorcyclists, cyclists or pedestrians. Fleet managers of commercial transport, freight, logistics, delivery services, public transport and taxis. The purpose of this training is to make road users understand which are the available CITS services and their features, which kind of messages they would like to receive, an alert or an advice, how to interpret them correctly, and how to react accordingly and in a timely way. The functionalities and visual interface of CITS services. The benefits resulting from the use of CITS services. And finally, for fleet managers, also the possible new business opportunities. In this table, you can see the list of the 19 CITS services that have been developed in the cities participating in the C-MobILE project. On the left side, you can read the name of each service, and next to it their impact areas, namely efficiency, safety, and emissions. Some of these services are currently being tested at a small scale. These are identified by the letter P, which stands for pilot, while others are already available for daily use by road users. These are identified by the letters LS, standing for large scale. This training focuses only on the main CITS services already available for wide use in several cities, which are those highlighted in bold in this table. In each city, these large-scale services are available by a simple free download from the Google or Apple App Store on your smartphone. The Motorway Parking Availability Service provides information about parking availability and guidance for truck drivers to make informed choices about available parking areas on motorways. Existing solutions provide information about the location of parking areas and their driving distance and estimated time of arrival, their capacity, the facilities and services available on site, about security equipment, and information about dangerous goods parking. The service provides for certain truck parking areas all over Europe the possibility to book dedicated spaces, for instance, for sensitive or high-value goods transport. The Motorway Parking Availability Service mainly improves the efficiency and performance of the operational road transport, as well as the driver comfort. The Road Hazard Warning Service informs drivers in a timely manner of upcoming and possibly dangerous events and their location. It includes various types of hazards: obstacles, works, slippery roads due to ice or oil spillover, accidents, traffic jams, less visible crossings, etc. It allows drivers to be better prepared for the upcoming hazards and make necessary adjustments and manoeuvres in advance. This service helps reduce the number of road fatalities due to accidents, incidents, or, should these occur anyway, their severity, therefore resulting in a generally increased level of security of road transport. This service is also known as hazardous location notification, or road hazard signalling. A particular type of hazard are the roadworks, for the maintenance of the road, or the side infrastructure like streetlights, of services like the electricity or water distribution systems, or the sewer system, as well as roadside vegetation. The Roadworks Warning Service informs drivers in a timely manner about roadworks, restrictions, and instructions. This allows them to be better prepared for potential works downstream on the road. It therefore reduces the probability of collisions. These services can significantly increase the road safety and security. The emergency vehicle warning uses information provided by the emergency vehicle to inform the driver of another vehicle about an approaching emergency vehicle. It works even when the siren and light bar of the emergency vehicle may not yet be audible or visible. This service is also known as Emergency Vehicle Alert, which alerts the driver about the location and the movement of public safety vehicles responding to an incident, so the driver does not interfere with the emergency response. The service is enabled by receiving information about the location and status of nearby emergency vehicles responding to an incident. It serves to increase both the road safety and the operational performance of the emergency services, as their rapid transit is crucial to save more lives and limit the consequences of casualties in case of road accidents, fires, rescue, first aid emergency, all events that require a timely intervention. Signal violation warning aims to reduce the number and severity of collisions at signalised intersections, traffic lights. This is achieved by warning drivers who are likely to violate a red light, for instance due to high speed or imminent change of the traffic light to red. This service, also known as signal violation, intersection safety, or red light violation warning, therefore serves to increase the road safety and security. The warning system for pedestrians aims to detect risky situations involving pedestrians, such as road crossing. This service allows the possibility to warn vehicle drivers, based on pedestrian detection, either by means of sensors placed on the roadside, for instance sensor camera at a dangerous crossing, or by means of signals sent by personal devices carried by the pedestrian, such as a smartphone. The scope of this service can be extended to cover other vulnerable road users, like cyclists or persons with reduced mobility. This service is particularly valuable when the driver is distracted or the visibility is poor. This service is also known as the Vulnerable Road User Warning. This service can significantly increase the road safety and security. Green priority aims to change the traffic signal status in the path of an emergency vehicle or a vehicle having higher priority over other vehicles, such as public transport bus. It halts conflicting traffic and provides green light to through traffic, so to allow right-of-way and the priority vehicle, and help reduce response times and enhance traffic safety. Different levels of priority can be applied, such as the extension of the green light phase, or anticipated termination of the current red light by switching phase. The level of green priority depends on vehicle characteristics, such as type, for instance a truck or an emergency vehicle, or status, for example a public transport vehicle behind schedule. The priority vehicle requests priority for an intersection with appropriate time notice, and the traffic light controller determines in what way it can and will respond to the request, avoiding sudden changes that might cause accidents. This service mainly improves the efficiency and performance of the operational road transport and the driver and traveller comfort. It can also support the achievement of certain mobility policy goals by incentivising, for instance, the use of certain transport modes, that is, the use of public, shared or active modes instead of private cars, choice of travel routes, and journey time, to avoid congesting certain roads at a given time of day. The Green Light Optimal Speed Advisory, GLOSA, provides drivers and cyclists with advice on the optimal speed to keep when they approach a signalised intersection in order to pass the intersection with a green light. This advice may involve maintaining actual speed or adapting to a suggested speed, for instance, slowing down. If a traffic light cannot be reached when it is green, GLOSA will inform the driver that the light will be red anyway, and it may also provide the time to green information when the vehicle is stopped in the stop line. If the time to green is above a certain time, the GLOSA may contain a functionality suggesting the driver stops the engine. This service therefore contributes to the reduction of fuel consumption, emissions, and stress for the driver. The images on the right side of the screen show 3 examples of this service. The first 2 are tailored to drivers, while the third one is tailored to cyclists. Application of GLOSA takes advantage of real-time traffic sensing and infrastructure information, which can then be communicated to the driver. This service helps improve the driver experience and performance, the overall traffic management and efficiency of the network flow, and reduces a vehicle's emissions and energy or fuel consumption. Flexible infrastructure aims to interchange information about the lanes provided to the traffic users according to the time of day. It includes solutions such as reserved lane. This service helps with improving the traffic management efficiency and adapting the circulation for a smoother traffic flow. In-vehicle signage provides information to the driver about road signs. It includes both static signs, such as a stop sign, dynamic information, such as a local change of speed limits, variable message signs, and road condition warnings identified by environmental sensors. The purpose of this service is to increase the likelihood of drivers being aware of potentially dangerous conditions in case a roadside traffic sign is not noticed. In the future, physical infrastructure will be replaced by digital infrastructure, and therefore the service will inform about traffic signs, regardless of their physical presence on the roadside, thus increasing the range of effectiveness and freedom of notifications. This service mainly improves the efficiency and performance of the operational road transport, as well as the driving experience and comfort. Probe vehicle data, PVD, is data generated by vehicles, also known as floating car data, FCD. The collected traffic data can be used as input for operational traffic management. The image shows an example in which, when fog lights are switched on inside a vehicle, this information is shared with other vehicles, as well as with the road infrastructure, thus alerting of the road conditions other drivers, even before they enter the fog bank, as well as traffic managers. Other examples include the determination of traffic speed, management of traffic flows, long-term tactical strategic purposes, and for traveller information services. This service improves the efficiency and performance of the operational road transport, as well as the traffic management efficiency. By sharing information with other road users, this service helps also improve their driving experience and comfort. Other CITS services not available on large scale: emergency brake light, urban parking availability, cooperative adaptive cruise control, urban ACC, slow or stationary vehicle warning, mode and trip time advice, motorcycle approaching indication, including other road users, blind spot detection and warning, cooperative traffic lights for vulnerable users. In this slide, once more, this alerts and advices are explained here for a better understanding of the visual interface and correct interpretation of the messages. These 3 screenshots of the app show the display on the bottom of the left image a variable message sign, in this case the travel time to the next intersection, and the intersection name. On the top left side of the image, at the centre of the in-vehicle sign, in this case the speed limit of 50 km per hour. And on the right image, a road hazard warning, in this case the alert message of a vehicle breakdown in the bottom part and the location of the hazard on the map. This is an overview of the cities in which the CITS services are available. You can download the apps from your interested city by following the links provided on the C-MobILE website. Continue training with the other e-learning courses on CITS. Part 1 Introduction, Part 3 Public Authorities. More on CITS on the C-MobILE project platform, Twitter and LinkedIn. To ensure a successful, large-scale deployment of CITS services, the consortium of the C-MobILE project brings together partners, local stakeholders, and road users representing the entire transport ecosystem.